In today's video, we're going to talk about motorcycle riding courses. I'm not talking about the beginners courses when they're teaching you how to actually ride a bike, but courses for returning riders. Like myself, recently bought another motorbike after 34 years of not really riding much at all, certainly not owning a motorbike. I guess 34 years. What do you remember and what you forget? Is a riding course worthwhile for us returning riders? Let's have a look at it after the introduction. Okay, so we're talking about returning riders, riding courses for us. My own background, after 32 years, I've got back on a motorbike, basically. Probably in that 34 years, maybe ridden a bike 6 times. In my 20s, my teens and my 20s, of course, started on dirt bikes, motocross, moved to road bikes, and eventually raced basically circuit racing, road racing, and then gave it all up. Life got in the way. But we see now that, especially with COVID, that as us Generation X's and baby boomers probably as well, got to a stage of life where we've maybe got an extra bit of money, life's a bit more settled, maybe the kids are left home, I don't know if you've got the kids. Anyway, for whatever reason, we've got a bit extra money about and we've decided that we're going to go and spend it on toys, of course, and our toys. 2 wheels, motorbike, maybe reliving our youth, I don't know. But anyway, big resurgence here in New Zealand, and I'm sure most countries around the world, Western countries anyway, where people are getting back into motorbikes after a long time of not riding. And of course, the accident statistics are showing us that they're also getting seriously injured or worse. There's a big increase in the 40-plus age group. So they've started these courses here in New Zealand, and I'm sure other countries around the world have got them, where as a returning rider, you come back, refresh your mind. They put the tools in your toolbox to survive on the road, what to look out for. They're not going to teach you to ride a motorbike. They assume that you already know how to ride, but you're going to cover some practical stuff like emergency braking. Obviously very important. You know, you always hear the stories about guys that say, oh, I put the bike down, slid. Well, if you know anything, you should know anyway, that you're going to stop in a lot shorter distance if you just use your front emergency braking. And these courses will go through that. The one I did, which was a 1-day course, also went through slow speed turning as well. So not so much how to change gears or all that sort of stuff, but just refreshing your mind, and that mostly braking is with the front, slow speed riding skills. There is some practical stuff like picking your line through corners, linking corners together, where to ride on your lane depending on what's happening around you, awareness, especially coming up to junctions and amongst other traffic, obviously. Yeah, so I did a 1-day course, fantastic. I highly recommend it. And certainly, if you get a chance, you want to be doing a course like that. What have you got to lose? Well, you've got everything to lose. Okay, they're not particularly expensive, and in some cases, some parts of the world, they'll give you a reduction in your insurance premiums or bike registration. I don't know. So anyway, I did the course. Highly recommend it. Like I say, there was probably 2 hours of theory stuff, slides and things, gear, what's changed, ABS, of course, we have now. It's pretty well standard in a lot of bikes. We also, after we've done a bit of a theory session, we've jumped on the bikes with intercoms, talked to the instructor. He's given us feedback on our riding. And I can tell you right now, you'll learn a lot. I don't think anybody ever finished one of those courses and said it was a waste of time. So highly recommended from me. Have a look. if you've got a course like that in your area and you've only recently come back to riding, say within the last year or two, highly, highly recommend it. In fact, I'm going to do a refresher course every 12 months myself. I got that much out of it. So anyway, if you think about doing one of the courses, yeah, or you've done one of the courses, put it in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of the course. Maybe give us a link to it. Might help somebody else out in your neck of the woods. Yeah, highly recommended. And I think, yeah, if you don't get anything out of it, you won't, obviously, I don't think you'll be listening. Really good course to do. So, yep, stay safe out there. Ride safe. Look after that motorbike of yours and yourself. And I'll catch you in the next one.